So, just like in PUBG or Fortnite, you notice like we jump out of a Zeppelin kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'll walk you guys through the game. So from there, you can land anywhere on the map, just like every other game, you know? Here, I'll land somewhere like foreign, right? Without the intent of winning, just so I can kind of walk you guys through the game. Here, I'll just land like over here, I don't know, somewhere weird, right? So, Fortnite and PUBG and all those games, you run around and you find loot on the ground. This game, they put the loot in chests, and there's chests like everywhere, right? So, I found a sword, which is dog shit. It's like finding a scythe, you know, in fucking PUBG or whatever. So we'll check this one. This one has like an SMG. Some pots. So each character, the way that this game differentiates itself, right? Fortnite did the whole building thing, right? So Fortnite did the whole building thing. So there we go. I had to kill that guy. So Fortnite did building. This game, instead of doing building, right? They did abilities. So you'll notice that like I teleported, right? My class gets a teleport. There's 5 classes and each class gets their own like niche abilities, you know? So you run around, you loot chests, you find equipment and gear, weapons, whatever, and then you also find abilities. Hold on, there's another guy near me. That's why I'm stuttering. There he is. The gear gives you armor. There's different levels of gear. Some gear gives more armor than others. It's different rarities. Kind of like tier 1, tier 3, shit like that. Holy fuck, that kid is melting me with that auto. So in your chests you can find anywhere from a gray, a green, or a purple. But you can't find legendaries. Only legendaries you can craft. How many people per game? Roughly 60 or so, or sometimes 80. There we go, I got him. So you're probably wondering, well, what's this chicken? So in PUBG or Fortnite, when you get knocked, right, you get downed and you bleed out and you get revived, right? In this game, instead of bleeding out, after 30 seconds, you come back to life. So you get a chance at still winning. The highest I've seen is 87 in a game. So, like I was saying earlier, so you know you can find loot, right? Whether it's gray, green, or purple. In order to get legendary gear, though, you have to forge. So that guy got fucked because I headshot him. But that's what this guy was doing here. He's forging. So let me show you guys forging real quick. Forging, you go up to a base and you create abilities or weapons. I'm gonna see what he crafted first, because if he crafted a weapon, I don't want to craft a weapon too, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, he crafted a weapon, so I'm glad I didn't do that. Weapons cost 200 shards and 2 chickens. You get a chicken by looting a dead body. And you get shards by disenchanting, hitting X on a piece of equipment you don't need. So like all this stuff, I don't need it anymore. Which is kind of a nice feature, because in games like PUBG or even Fortnite, you stumble across equipment that you just didn't need, and you're like, what do I do with this? You know, like I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with this equipment. So I kind of like that they do it that way. And that's pretty much it. From there, you know, it's stay in the circle, don't get hit by the gas, don't die. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You just keep trying to get better and better gear. Eventually, towards the end of the game, you get all legendary equipment. You know, legendary armor, legendary abilities, shit like that, and you do more damage and can take more damage, you know? The class that I'm playing specifically is called the Assassin. I like it because I can do that blink. It's like right there I got legendary blink. So instead of every 12 seconds, now I can teleport every 4 seconds. You know? And then there's a mount. Everybody gets a mount, so you don't have to worry about like finding a car or anything like that. You played Overwatch for 3 seconds? That's kind of cheeks. Yeah, I played 2 games, but I just wasn't playing very well, you know? So I didn't want to risk my rank. I just got offline. Are you a genius in this game like you are in Overwatch? I would say I'm pretty good at this game. If I'm allowed to not be humble, I would say I'm pretty good at the game. That's why I get invited to tournaments and stuff like that, you know? Any upcoming tournaments for this game? Yeah. So like I was just saying, I was invited to 2 invitationals. A $10,000 invitational as well as a $100,000 invitational. So, I mean, I'm good enough to get into those. My voice is like fucked up today, sorry. You have no Smurf in Overwatch? I do, but I don't like to play on Smurfs. I don't know. They're not my thing, you know? Is Ninja going? Yep, Ninja's in the $100,000 invitational. Yep. So, from there, you just kind of run around, try not to die. Kind of helped him put some work in on that assassin to the left. No, he's gonna steal it. No, I have to reload. That guy's gonna steal my chicken. No. Whew. All right. Yeah, Ninja really enjoys this game a lot. So that noise you heard was somebody forging. I don't know if it was the same assassin that was over there, or if it's a different guy. So I'm kind of nervous. But like, this guy's got equipment that I need to loot. So. I'm gonna assume it was him forging. Okay. So a lot of people over here trying to fight me apparently. But yeah. So like, what I like about this game compared to other games is that if you're good, you can kind of outplay anybody. So realistically, like, the better player kind of always wins. Like that warrior right there, right? He went to leap on me, but when he leaped, I knew that, right? So I popped my blink so I would teleport away from his landing, because his landing does damage. And then when he landed, I knew he'd want to charge me, so I popped the ghost walk so that way he couldn't charge through me and do damage. Does that make sense? So he leaps in, I sniped him, I blinked away from the landing damage, he went to charge me, and then I popped the invulnerability to dodge the charge. And then from there I could boop him into the air and kind of outshoot him. What does F do? It just oh, that's my equipment key. Like, I can equip stuff or, you know, pick things up. That's all. Come on, brother. No, my Asus ROG contract was only 2017. No, I was the first chest, like, sometimes, but the amount of RNG in this game is severely limited just because there's so many chests for everyone to loot. You know? But, I mean, yeah. Do you think smokescreen is better than invincibility? I personally don't. I would rather have invincibility than invisibility. Because, for example, if I went invis, right, I could have still got charged by that warrior. He still could have charged me. Or landed on top of me, you know? Also, the way that this game kind of gets rid of some of the RNG is that the chests are all perma spawns, right? So this chest is always here. This one is always here. The health pack ones are always where they are. Like, they don't change. I keep thinking I'm hearing someone behind me. I feel like there's somebody behind me. Also, when somebody forges, smoke comes above the building. So you always know when somebody's crafting to encourage team fights. Yeah, and you can cancel the invulnerability, the ghost walk. So I do like that a lot. In my opinion, the most powerful class in the game is going to be assassin, right? Because I feel as long as you can aim, your abilities can counter all of their abilities. But not everybody can aim. And that's kind of what makes the game balanced. Is that everybody kind of has a chance, regardless of their main. Yeah, this game has a lot of room for outplay and counterplay. That's really what draws me to it. Is it, in a sense, kind of reminds me of old school, like, not really old school, but like Halo 3 in the sense that, you know, you do a little duel, a little skirmish, and the guy who's more consistent with the shot wins. And then it reminds me of World of Warcraft Arena in the sense that, like, whoever's better with the abilities and managing their cooldowns wins. You know, who can outplay who. So I just, you know, I really like this game a lot. I really do. Yeah, Q is Reaper Wraith, exactly. Except I can toggle it on and off. So I found a warrior there. It looks like he was looking at that warrior right there. So that warrior doesn't know why or where he got shot from, really. He knows it was over here, but he doesn't really know. I hit him and you guys saw that red text. That red text means he didn't have armor. That means I did straight damage pure to the health bar. Which is concerning for him because that means he doesn't have armor pots. Same with that warrior right there. I have to be careful because I don't want to get shot. Now that I've advertised my position, that warrior could shoot me or the other warrior. I could get sandwiched here, and I don't want that to happen. No fall damage? Yeah, there's no fall damage, but if you fall a significant distance, you can't move for a second or two. It, like, makes you stutter. So that guy right there, he could have beat me in that fight if he took it slow. I blew my ghost walk early because I was scared, but I got my shot off still. But if he had leaped on me because I didn't have ghost walk, or charged me rather, he probably would have won that fight. But he also panicked, I think. And also, this game does have settings for controllers. So yeah, if you use a controller, you can play with a controller. So there's the smoke I was talking about, but this place is actually bugged, and the forge is always on. So, yeah. But it's the same graphical representation, so now you know what it looks like, but it is bugged. There's only 4 other people alive. I'm just trying to see where they're at, because I really don't... Oh, there's one. And it sounds like there's a warrior or an engineer over here, because I keep hearing a leaping sound. Looks like it was a warrior. That blue was shield damage. The red was armor. So now they're both really weak, both of those players. So he went invis and kind of left. He, like, not only kind of left, like, he straight dipped, like, he's, like, gone altogether, gone. I think he's in this building. I'm almost positive he's in that building. I heard the footsteps. The reason I'm not committing is because if I peek right and he has smoke screen, I won't see him. And he'll be standing in the wide open to line that sniper shot up on me. And I really don't feel like getting fucking sniped in the face, you know? Pretty sure the warrior went to that tower. But that still leaves the rest of the lobby rather unaccounted for. So I'm kind of nervous. Like, what if they're behind me, you know? So what I'm doing now is I'm kind of clearing behind me. Trying to put my mind at ease so that way I can commit to a fight if I want to. I'm in the open because if I see somebody, I can just get off my mount and turn on my ghost walk and boom. And dip. Just tried to hit that shot. That warrior's disengaging altogether. He's not interested in anything that's going on over here. He's just going to the next zone, trying to live. Which I understand that. This tower is in the next zone. If I wanted to hide, I could hide in here. I'm not a big fan of hiding yet. Maybe in a tournament I would be. But I kind of like to be a little more aggro. So he took a shot at that guy on his mount. It looks like the assassin's in that tower now. And the warrior is down to my right. Yeah, there's the assassin. I can't believe I just missed that. That's actually rather bad on my part. That was a really easy shot. So I'm gonna try and peek with my Wraith form up and see if it baits him out. It didn't bait him out, so I'm hiding. Sometimes a bad player will peek that because they think that it'll secure them the kill, you know? And neither of us can make that throw. It's just too far. So now we're in like a weird stalemate, you know? So I hit him because I got the bait. I could do this and I could go for the throw. Bait out the shot, and I did. Because I knew he'd peek me when my ghost walk wore off. It was his only play. So now I just gotta see. He probably jumped off the mountain. Yep, he jumped off the mountain. So there's 3 people left, 2 fighting, third's unaccounted for. If I take this engage right now without knowing where the third guy is, I risk getting shot in the back. You know what I mean? So do I want to risk getting shot in the back or not? I think I see someone right there behind this tree. I don't know. I could be wrong. Nope, no one there. In theory, everybody should be in this town. But, anybody could be behind a bush anywhere, you know? It sounds like a hunter or warrior. It's hard to guess based on just weapons. I should have not fucking missed again. Oh, that's cute. I'm bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go while they're fighting. And hope I can kind of clean up some of this. So 1 and 2, that's the end of the game. These are the last people alive. So the last guy is right there. So if he's bad and peeks a window, I'll get a free shot. And I can kind of commit from there, you know? So we'll see how it goes, you know? He's moving a lot in the building, which makes me feel like he's very nervous. He doesn't know where to stand. He doesn't know what's safe. I'm not moving on purpose because I don't want him to hear anything. I don't want to give any sound clues. Even if he knows that I ran behind this haystack, I want to be so still that he actually thinks I left this fucking stack. You know what I mean? Perhaps he's healing not, and he probably is. Could I have pushed the advantage since I had full health and I knew I hit him? Absolutely. Wasn't something that I wanted to do personally. I'm gonna see if he gets impatient. So it seems like he wants to play the waiting game. He knows the zone's on him. So he's second floor. He's right there, actually. I just heard him. Wow. Alright, so that worked out well. He came a little too close, so I kind of got to get a free sniper shot on him. But that's alright. So that's it though, that's the game. Is there anything I didn't explain or that you guys might not, like, questions, anything I can help with, you know?